There's so much stuff about shiny object syndrome on YouTube, especially in the online guru space, and editors can fall into that exact same mindset. What do I mean by that? Well, there's so many things that you can do as an editor to make a video polished. You can add crazy 3D animations. You can sound design it to make it sound like some of the best and most famous cinematic masterpieces of all time. But is it even worth it? And personally, what I'm learning is with the rise of AI, there's so many things that you can be doing as an editor. You can, again, like you can add crazy animations. You can waste your time on YouTube videos that show you how to make stuff like Iman Gadzhi. But the thing that I'm realizing is I have so much at my disposal. I need to figure out what is actually worth doing. It's hard, especially when there's so much opportunity at your fingertips. But how I'm personally filtering through all the noise and finding the signal, the thing that I actually want to pursue, is first off not relying on AI or what other people say or anything else, but journaling out my ideas and discovering like what are actually like quality ideas that push me towards my goal at the highest leverage possible. Meaning that when I do the littlest input, it's going to give me the most amount of output I possibly can. The way you discover like what is the highest leverage too is figuring out if I put in just like a day's worth of work on this one thing and I didn't do anything else, what would actually happen? See, like if I make a YouTube video and the leverage output from that is I get 3 clients, that's fantastic. Like, let's make more YouTube videos. But if I went and spent my time on making an AI system about creating AI generated thumbnails, it's like, yeah, you can spend your time doing that, but say it takes you like 2 hours to figure that out and it gives you a mediocre result. I'm saying this because I personally tried to do that like earlier this week and it just did not work. I was trying to make it so that way I could take one picture of myself and then have like 3 different angles depending on what the AI gave me. So it just did not work out. In that time, I could have filmed more content, thought of more content, brainstormed stuff, posted more stuff, but I didn't. And so I would consider that a much more low leverage activity because it's not directly tied towards my goal. If you're editing things, you need to figure out what of your workflow is not necessary. I personally need to do that more. What of my workflow is causing issues? Like, or I could create a preset for this, or I could just skip this entirely. You can even like talk back and forth with AI to figure out what is high leverage and what isn't. Personally, I found the highest leverage activities for editors is learning pacing and storytelling. Storytelling encompasses much more than just like adding music and stuff or adding pacing, but understanding the psychology of how to create stories is massively leveraged, massively, more so than I believe most animating and most sound effects. So I want to challenge you, sit down and figure out what is leverage in your life, what is high leverage and what isn't. And I believe that that's where you'll make the most progress. So if you want to watch another video, be sure to click up here. I'll see you guys in the next one.